Hi guys, welcome to my random day off, all because of this little thing. Managed to get it fixed. I couldn't do anything with it. I was taking the battery out, I was starting it up, but nothing was working. The UI, as far as I'm aware, is still user interface or something like that, but you couldn't do anything with the damn phone. Nothing was working. I couldn't turn it on, couldn't turn it off. These buttons were unresponsive, the works. So I took it down to O.T.R, Chelmsford, and they just did a complete and utter factory restore, or reset. Now, this is one of the reasons I don't like the cloud, whatever that piece of crap is. Reason being, very simply, that I backed up, because not long after I had this phone, I put all my bits and bobs into it, everything like that, I was buggering about with it, and somehow, I don't know how, this is me, this is how my life works, I managed to factory reset it, and I lost everything, and I hadn't backed anything up. So what I do now, or what I did last time, once I'd finally put everything back in it, was I backed everything up, and I sent all my contact details and everything, backed all of that up, and I used the cloud, or whatever the hell it is, and all that crap, and I used the backup in this, the works. Well, factory reset, logged in, remembered all my passwords, all except, well, no, I remembered that one as well, in the end. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I remember that one, yeah. Anyway, I've remembered all my passwords, got into it, and it started, you know, updating and everything like that. I'm thinking, lovely, lovely, lovely. Updated everything. It put half of my apps in, the other half had vanished, and I know I backed those up. And all of my contacts, they didn't exist. They were backed up nowhere. I was like, what? But I remember doing it. I remember specifically doing it. So what I've done is I've got my old Windows phone out of retirement. Plugged it in, my old Windows phone, the old Nokia 1020 Lumia. Got that out of retirement, and I've gone through that and got some contacts from that, but obviously since I've had this phone I've made other contacts and all that kind of stuff. Got some contacts from that. Didn't have my other half's number, correct number, I had her old one. So, all yesterday she was in the mood with me. Obviously I wasn't here, she was in bed when I got home. She's been in the mood with me because I've been ignoring her. She didn't know that this had gone wrong. So as far as she was concerned, I've been ignoring her. She didn't come home for lunch today. So I had to go down and see her to see whether, because we've got cats and she bulk buys cat food and it comes in from Germany or something like that. Well, it hasn't arrived yet, we ran out. So I couldn't find any in the house. I went down to where she works because she gets it shipped to where she works. And no, it hadn't arrived, it's not even in the country yet, so I've had to go out and buy some more. But anyway, that's all sorted now, I've got all the numbers. There's a couple of people I need to find the numbers for. But I managed to get my AOL back, and through that I got my Twitter back, and I got all my YouTube stuff back, and everything's lovely. So I'm back online with this, until it goes wrong again. How long that will take I don't know, but to be fair to the LG, I am one of those people, if it starts going wrong, I'm a bit like Jeremy Clarkson, I'll start tapping it against things, I'll start giving it a wallop, which is how I managed to, I don't know whether that's coming out, but it's how I managed to break that. That doesn't exist. there's no glass there. I do have a replacement part, which turned up in there. So I should get round to swapping that out. I should have actually taken it down with me to O2 and got them to do it, but didn't think. But anyway, that's all that lovely. Now, I know I was going to do a weigh-in once a week, and I was supposed to do it every Wednesday. Well, obviously yesterday this went up to Swanee, so various things, I just forgot about it, so I did the weigh-in today. Now, if you remember last week, when I initially said about this, I was 15 stone 8.5. Well, I can assure you I have done no physical exercise other than my usual, you know, load interaction where applicable. All I've done is I've changed the volume of what I eat and the food basically I eat a lot more salads. Now, okay, you've seen a couple of the Greg's ones where if you follow me on Twitter, you've got a photo, and the one I've just uploaded that took 22 hours. 22 hours! Ugh. I left it on a high render, you know, the high quality render, so I got over 10 gig. My internet currently uploads at under a megasecond. 22 hours. It's still going when I'm making this. It's got about, hold on, it's got, I can tell you. Give me a moment. What? Wrong. No. No. Where's it gone? Ah, that. It has got, now it's been going since 1 AM. The time is now 15:41, and it's 59% uploaded as we speak. Yeah, I'm not going to be setting it to high quality anymore. I don't have the internet connection to be able to do that, so I was trying to get round the issues with this, because obviously there's a bit of a, it drops out frame rate and everything. That camera will do 50 frames a second, 48 frames a second, 25 frames a second, 20 frames a second. This one will do 30, 25 and something else. So they don't actually, other than the 25, they don't match, but I've tried it on 25 and you really don't want me to put it on 25. Trust me on that. Not when you're driving, at least. Now, Fast as Fox has kept saying, am I sure I haven't got a Chinese rip-off one? It came in that box, and it's got the code on the side, which I have scratched off and checked. It is authentic, it is original. So it's probably down to me setting up, because it does actually do quite good quality when it's on its own. When I mix it with the footage from this one, that tends to be where the frames drop out, because obviously you guys see it with a little box in the corner. So it's probably got something to do with that. But anyway, enough of all that. Back to the weighing. Like I was saying, I've gone to more salads now. As you've seen in some of the Greg's ones, I am eating a chicken bake, that is true. But I'm not having the sausage rolls, the pastas and everything else that I usually have. And my dinners have shrunk quite considerably. But Greg's do their salads, the Wiltshire ham ones and the egg and salad ones. I've been having those primarily, and I've been having 2 at a time because I do eat quite a large amount. But I've shifted from eating all the fatty stuff, all the lovely crisps and the chocolates and the lovely bits and bobs like that, to primarily salads with the odd bag crisps and chocolate bar. Well, it's since last week, where I was 15 stone 8.5. Today, when I weighed myself, 15 stone 5. Okay, that's in 1 week, and that is just changing what I'm eating and decreasing the volumes slightly. I mean, I'm still drinking lemonade, and I'm still having the odd beer. I've got Crony in the fridge, all ready and waiting for me. But that's the kind of thing that will happen if you just, because you'll sit there and you'll have, I don't know, your tuna and onion crunch thing from Greg's, you know, in the baguette, and you might have some pasta as well, you know, the Mexican chili pasta they do. And you might be looking at the cakes and thinking, I'm gonna have a yum yum, and you have 2 of those. I do. Well, that's going to catch up with you. It really is. It's going to catch up with you. You are going to expand, especially in this job. And so, like I said, I'm going to change what I eat. At the moment, I'm not really doing any physical exercise outside of, like I said, load interaction and walking around the yards. That will start occurring at a later stage, but not at the moment. Because at the moment, I'm trying to show you guys, because I'm in that position now, I'm wanting to lose weight. So I might as well show you guys, before I start adding exercise into this, what changing your diet can do. So I've changed primarily to salads. You know, when my fridge used to be full of green stuff, it was Carlsberg. Now it's leaves, spinach and stuff like that. So I just thought I'd let you know. I thought I'd keep this one relatively short. I know it has dragged on a bit, but nowhere near what I usually do. But the phone is up and running now, so I can start responding to you. And this one will go up once that one's finished uploading, which will be midnight tonight. It's just joyful, isn't it? But anyway, cheers for watching this short little day off update and stuff like that, like I promised I would. Like, subscribe, share about, do whatever it is you usually do. To all the people who watch me in the States and Canada, get me sharing round there. I don't have a very large percentage of viewers over there. It's 1.1% in Canada and 2.7% of my viewers in America. So come on guys, get it sharing, get it going. I mean, you know where to go in your country and who to speak to in your country and who to share it with. So come on, keep going, keep going. Let's build it up a bit. And I shall see you in the next one, which is tomorrow. I have a shift, 12:30 start, lovely jubbly. So yes, take care guys. Thanks for watching again, and I'll see you in the next one.